Hello friends, welcome back. In today's lecture, I am Dr. Milind Mishram, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, KTHM College, Nashik. In the previous lecture, we have seen the retrosynthetic analysis for carotene intermediates. So that carotene intermediate was used in the early synthesis of carotene synthesis. So today we will discuss the retrosynthetic analysis for thromboxane antagonist intermediates. Okay. So this intermediate, whatever we are going to study today, that intermediate is used in developing the thromboxane antagonist is used to inhibit the blood clotting. Alright, so let us start with the retrosynthetic analysis for this intermediate. Alright. Thromboxane antagonist intermediate. Alright. So this intermediate has been used in the developing this thromboxane antagonist. So this is used to inhibit the blood clotting. Alright. So this is our target molecule. Alright. So let us put this retrosynthetic arrow. So as we have discussed in the last lecture, whenever we have the 1,3 group relationship in the target molecule, okay, so that target that bond can be made by using aldol condensation of that particular carbonyl compound and this electrophilic carbonyl compound. So let us break this bond. We have this 1,3 disconnection, carbon-carbon disconnection. So we could get 2 synthol. Okay, and this will have this negative charge. Alright, so these 2 synthol we can get it. Alright, so this is the A1 synthol. So it corresponds to its carbonyl compound. So we would have this aldehyde. Alright, and this corresponds to, we have seen this kind of enolate. This is the D2 synthol. And we can take it is its enolate, okay, enolate equivalent, or we can have this dimalonate ester, diethyl malonate derivative. Okay, so this we can use this reagent chemical equivalent for this particular D2 synthon. Alright, so then further we can disconnect this like this 1-2 disconnection, 1-2 carbon-carbon disconnection. So you could end up with this diethyl malonate plus alkylating agent, so that is allyl bromide. Alright, allyl bromide. So this is how we can do the retrosynthetic analysis for this particular intermediate. So when you look at this molecule, we have this beta hydroxy carbonyl compound. So that means it's obvious to have. So this compound can be made by using aldol reaction. Alright. So when you give this bond via 1-3 disconnection, so this we could get these two synthons, and this A1 synthon can be translated, okay, to its corresponding carbonyl compound, that is aldehyde. Okay, so this is the aldehyde, and this D2 synthon can be translated to its diethyl malonate derivative. Alright, so further it can be disconnected to diethyl malonate as a starting material and this allyl bromide. So this is how we can do the retrosynthetic analysis for this particular thromboxane antagonist intermediate. So let us have its forward synthesis. So in the end we have got diethyl malonate, alright, and allyl bromide. So when you treat this allyl bromide, treat with sodium methoxide followed by this allyl bromide, we will get this allyl derivative. Alright, malonate, this is malonate derivative. Alright, then in the next step, when you treat this aldehyde, so in the presence of sodium methoxide, okay, this carbon dioxide will go, okay, and only one carboxylic group will remain as it is. And as our target molecule is having the ester, so we can treat with ethanol in H plus, so we can generate our target molecule. So we have started with diethyl malonate. When we treat this diethyl malonate with base, for example sodium methoxide, followed by the treatment of allyl bromide, it gives this malonate derivative, allyl substituted malonate derivative. Then in the next step, the treatment of this malonate with this aldehyde in the presence of base sodium methoxide, it gives this diester. Okay. Then in the next step, the hydrolysis of this ester group will give this hydrolysis followed by the heating in the presence of acid, gives the acid. Okay. So here one acid group will go away, okay, and one acid will remain as it is. And since our target molecule is having the ester functionality, so we can regenerate by treating this acid with ethanol in the presence of acid. Okay, so it gives our target molecules. So this is how we can achieve the synthesis of this particular intermediate. All right. So this is all about the today's lecture. In the next lecture we will see the other 1,3-dimensional compounds, which is having alpha beta unsaturated compounds, which is having the alpha beta disconnections. Thank you.